Welcome to Swish, vintage finds for your sassy self. We hope you enjoy the videos and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Saturday Favorites videos here at Swish. As you can see, I am solo today. Natasha's off at the downtown farmers market with her other sideline, her business, so go check her out there. For people who follow us and watch our videos, you'll know that I was recently in Rome. I feel so lucky. It was my very first time in Rome and I am absolutely smitten and so in love with it. We've been posting videos on YouTube showing some of the markets and things like that in Rome. So check those out. In the meantime, this is going to be my theme today, is Italian designer fashion, or just Italian fashion in general. And I started researching, not really researching, but I was reading a little bit about why so many of our best top designers in the world are Italian. And it's fascinating because Italy as a country was not, or is not, really blessed with a lot of natural resources. They didn't have petroleum industry or mining or certain opportunities that we have here in North America and elsewhere in the world. And so I think that they were naturally drawn to, you know, a more Renaissance type of education, or a more creative education. The arts, of course, factored huge. When you look at Rome or Florence or Venice or all those places, it's just steeped in such beauty and history that maybe if you're surrounded with all that great stuff, then you're more inspired. And so fashion is probably the number one resource, one of the most important industries throughout Italy. So you can think of Marni, Dolce & Gabbana, Versace. With Dolce & Gabbana, they weren't paying their taxes for a while, so they might not have been necessarily the greatest of Italian resources, but anyways. So today I'm going to show some of the pieces that I bought in Italy, as well as pieces that were in the store. I only took a carry-on, so I wasn't able to bring back a whole lot of stuff, but I did pick some pretty spectacular pieces. So if you have any questions at the end of the video, or if something is just speaking to you and you go, I have to have that, just, you know the drill, DM us or call us or whatever, and we'll happily put it aside for you. Here goes. When asked, when I was in vintage shops or consignment stores or whatever, and I would say, who's your favorite designer? And they would maybe say something, but if you said, who's your favorite Italian designer? A lot of people said Armani. And I mean, Armani, for obvious reasons, is a favorite of so many people. And Armani has been consistent in the styling, not too over the top trendy, just really, really beautiful classic styling. So we've had this jacket in the store for a little while. It's got this really sort of Dior feel to it, like that new look with this kind of shawl collar on it. This is just lovely. So this kind of a jacket, this fits about a size 4-6, even though on the tag it says size 8. This was made in Italy, but you could wear this so many different ways. You could wear it, you know, with a pair of jeans, of course. You can do a wide leg pant, a beautiful skirt. You can kind of mimic that Dior-ish look with a big full skirt. Like even this skirt that I'm wearing right now, this would be fabulous with this. Anyways, this is so gorgeous. This is a Armani wool jacket and it is $175. Here's another piece that's been in the store for a little while. So for these two suits, I'm going to mark them down a little bit. I am going to put them 20% off. So this is, I wrote on the tag that it's silk, but Natasha and I were saying the other day, it's actually not silk, it's a wool blend. So this is Valentino. Of course, Valentino is the tanned, you know, face of Valentino for a bazillion years. And this suit, you could wear it, you know, just as the suit. And I love the, of course, monochromatic look. You could wear this as separates. You know, this skirt would be great on its own. It's got kind of almost like an, what do you call that? like an animal print. I don't know if you can even see that. Oh, there you go. You can sort of see it. I'm of course using two different screens to film, but it's a little bit easier to see in the, anyways, this is beautiful. So this one as well, the size is 38, 30-inch waist and a 38 hip. It was $4.50, but I would do 20% off on this. Here is another amazing Valentino. I think this would be a great wedding suit. Like if you were getting married, you know, no matter what age, this would just stand up as a beauty. So this, I can also see this with kind of that crinoline sheer chiffon-y type of skirt. This jacket would look just amazing. This is a two-piece. Again, it's got a skirt with it, but you could wear this jacket just on its own with a pair of slacks or a pair of jeans, you know, a pair of white jeans and some platform sneakers or something. That would be really nice. So this one is a size 8-ish. This is $3.95 regular. And again, I would do 20% off on that. Look at the fabric on that. It's absolutely beautiful. I always say this, if somebody doesn't buy it, this is one that I would for sure put in my own wardrobe. I love gold. This is a new piece that's just come in the store. It's 80s. It's got the exaggerated shoulder. Look at this great back on it. It is absolutely beautiful. I love this piece. This came from our friend Rhonda, who has such beautiful style. So this one is made in Italy. It's a company called Priani, and it's Milano. Anyways, this is 80s. It's $160 and it's about a size 6. It's got this beautiful houndstooth and then the little nipped in waist. One of these days I'm gonna find a pair of jodhpurs, like black velvet jodhpurs, like the kind I used to have in the 80s. This would be amazing with jodhpurs. You could do that equestrian look. So now I'm gonna show you some of the pieces that I brought back from Rome. This is a very classic piece that is unbranded. Now, if you're in the markets or if you're in the shops in Rome, there were two in particular stores that I just loved. One was called Ciao Vintage and one was called Second Chance. Anyways, this beautiful silk coat is unlabeled, but there's so much stuff there that is custom made or handmade, or, you know, everywhere you look, there's a bespoke tailor. There's a place that, you know, my husband could have got dress shirts made or jackets made. You can get shoes made. I mean, shoe in Italian, scarpe. Anyways, there's so much that you can have handmade in Italy, and this is one of those pieces that somebody has had made. This is an evening coat in silk. It's got this gorgeous lining. It has this cut up the side. Natasha modeled this yesterday. It was absolutely, or the day before. It was so beautiful. I love this coat. So this one you could wear, you know, out for dinner, to the opera, to the ballet, to anything. This one is a small medium and it's $270. The other thing, I know that we are Edmonton and they are Rome. Some of the most basic things were like double and triple the price there. So obviously they do have a market for it. We don't here, but anyways. This, I love this sweater. This is a company called Innocente, and I used to know somebody who had a car that was the Innocente. This is a navy swing sweater, so it's got that real beautiful trapeze kind of look to it. This you could wear as a coat or as just a sweater, as a layering piece, of course. But look at this. This has got this chain kind of, well, not a chain. It's not like chainmail, but it's a mesh metal. So it's got the buckles on both sleeves and then right here. Anyways, this is pretty exquisite. My husband thought for sure I would keep this one, but when it came back from the cleaners, I thought, no, I have to take it to the store, and it's got pockets. It's really, really beautiful. This fits a medium. It's $250. I'm a real fragrance person. I love perfume, have always had sort of certain perfumes that I wear over and over and over again. So in the 80s, my perfume that I loved was Gianfranco Ferré. You can't even get it anymore. And I still in my mind's eye can smell it, although maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'd smell it now and go, oof. Anyhow, Gianfranco Ferré, of course, Italian designer. And he did a very, very brief stint at Dior. After Marc Bolan, he went in as, I think, executive director or something, but it only lasted a year. He was there, but other than that, he's always designed under his own label. This is a silk Gianfranco Ferré, probably 80s. It's got these pleats down the front, the pleats down the back. It's sheer, it's silk. I would wear this with like cycling shorts and a beautiful cami or something, or you could do a full silk slip under that. This is so beautiful. It's got the satin banding trim on the neckline here and then here as well. This fits like a 4-6-ish. This is $320. Just so you know too, of course, these pieces were all dry cleaned. I'm trying to cut back a little bit on the dry cleaning because it's getting a bit out of hand, but these pieces, of course, were dry cleaned. Okay, I showed this. Natasha and I did a reel the other day, but you couldn't really see the detail. So this I got in Rome too. This is Alberta Ferretti, and if you know Alberta Ferretti, it's just wow. So this is a cape, but in the reel, you just did not see this exquisite detail. This is all like appliqued over top. It is, yowza. This is one of my favorite pieces. Well, all of them are my favorite pieces, but this is really extraordinary. This, it says it's a US size 8. Of course, there's no pockets, but this is the little slash things for where your hands come out. You could pop that collar on there. It's a wool, even just the detail on the back of the collar. I mean, this is, wow. This is $650. Stunning. Now, I should probably talk fast because we're running out of time. This is another amazing piece. This is a brand called Saccardi. This is not mine. This was picked up in Italy many, many years ago and then not worn. This also was in the reel. This is 100% cashmere. And if you just feel it, you go, ah! Anyways, this is $450. Fits about an 8. Okay, my other favorite piece. This is gigantic. As you can see, this is a Gianfranco Ferré silk scarf. It is so extraordinary in every way. Like, wow. You could take this traveling. You could wrap this around you when you're on the plane. You could do so much with this. Anyways, this is amazing. This is $295. And I'm going to show you a couple other quick scarves. There's a few designers that I thought I would see more of, but I did not, like Schiaparelli. Schiaparelli's Italian, but a lot of the vintage sellers said that now that there's been that big show in Paris of Schiaparelli, you know, her stuff is just getting more rare and more and more and more expensive. But again, she was Italian. So here's a Schiaparelli scarf. This one I didn't get in Rome, but we've had it in the store. $120 with the hand-rolled hem. Here's another Italian scarf. This one I did get in Rome. This is Ferragamo. Beautiful colors. $155. But I could not finish without talking just a smidge about this designer. A little bit obscure. This is Laura Biaggiati, and she is one of the biggest powerhouses in Italy. She has under her brand, she's since passed away, I'm pretty sure, but she was one of the biggest designers in all of Italy. She had children's wear and also menswear under her brand. This is a Laura Biaggiati scarf. And if you talk to Italians, especially in Rome, they really hold her to a higher level and go, wow, Laura Biaggiati. So if you ever come across that brand when you're shopping, you got to grab it. Anyways, I'm all done talking about Italy. If you've never been to Rome, you must go. And Thank you for watching. Watch the roads today, and I'm open today till 5, tomorrow 12 to 4. So hope to see you soon. Ciao.